UV is the new hot topic in the Python packaging world. And in this video, we're going to see how we can use it to simplify our Python scripting. We're going to be updating this Python script that transcribes audio files so that we can run it from the command line as if it was a shell script. So first of all, a quick introduction to UV. So from the GitHub page, it describes itself as an extremely fast Python package and project manager written in Rust. If we come down a little bit, you can see it's a single tool to replace pip, PyEnv, Poetry, and a bunch of other Python packaging tools. But most interestingly for us, for this video, it runs single file scripts with support for inline dependency metadata. We can install it by downloading a binary file or via pip. Let's go back and have a look at that script file that we saw right at the beginning. So you can see at the top, we've got the dependencies, and the most important thing to notice here is the MLX Whisper library. We've then got our function, main with defaults. We're handling some default args, so we're going to tell it which model to use. So we're using Whisper Turbo, where we want the transcripts to be output. So that's going to be in my downloads folder transcripts, and then I'm telling it to use the output format all, which will output a variety of different transcript formats. And then at the end, we return the main function. And then if we come down a little bit more, you can see that if we run this as a script, we're going to call main with defaults. Let's try and run that now. So we're going to say UV run, we'll pass in MLX Whisper as a dependency, we'll call transcribe.py, and then we're going to pass in a path to an MP3 file for Peter Kafka's Channels podcast. And you can see it takes a little bit of time to load the model the first time that you run it. And then you see it sort of goes off, and you can see it's like printing out what the transcription is. Now, if we let this run all the way to the end, it would write the variety of different files out to the folder, but we're going to kill it, and you can see it's now done. Okay, so the first thing that we want to improve is that we would like to not have to pass in the MLX Whisper dependency every time that we call UV. So we're going to use the dependency metadata inlining that was recently added to Python. So we'll paste that in, and you can see we specify the Python version at the top, and then underneath it we specify the dependencies, and UV is able to read this file. If we had more dependencies, we can comma separate those. Let's now come back to the terminal. We'll remove the dependency and we'll run the script again, and you can see it says resolving dependencies, and then off it goes transcribing the podcast. Let's kill that. And we're going to now update our script so that we can run it directly without having to type UV run each time. And we can do this by adding UV run to the shebang at the top of the file. Let's come back to our command line. We'll set the executable permissions on the file so that I can execute it. And then we'll call it just like any old shell script. So /transcribe.py, again, passing in the link to the podcast, and away it goes running. Now let's create a soft link to put our script into user local bin, which is on my path. And then we can then check the soft link is correct. And then let's now call it, so transcribe.py, and again, pass in the podcast, and you can see again, off it goes. So all good so far. Now I don't really want that .py extension, so let's remove that from the symlink, and we can see it still points to the same Python file. Let's now run transcribe. And you can see that even if we wait for a few seconds, nothing's actually happening. And so the problem here is that if UV run doesn't recognize that it's a Python file, so it's not actually going to run it. But in a recent version of UV, so at least you need to make sure it's 0.5.26 definitely has this, we can append -- script, and then it's going to run anything as if it was a Python script. And if we come back now and run exactly that same command, you can see it now works. And what it means is that if I want to transcribe anything, I just do transcribe, and I can also give it a link to an MP3 file, or a HTTP link, or I can point it at an MP3 file on my computer. And you can probably do other audio formats as well. If you want to learn more about the MLX Whisper library that we've been using in the demo, check out this video next.